Ex-leaders demand jailed Venezuela politicians be freed. The group of former world leaders has sent an open letter to the Venezuelan government expressing its concern for the difficult social, economic and political situation in Venezuela. The group also urged the release of opposition leaders who were jailed for allegedly inciting violence. The letter was signed by 26 ex-leaders from Latin America, Europe, Africa and Asia. Venezuela has not yet responded to their appeal. Deadly protests. The signatories are members of the Madrid Club, an independent organization made up of former heads of state and government. They include former Brazilian President Henrique Cardoso, the ex-leader of Mexico, Felipe Calderon, as well as former Polish President Aleksander Kwasniewski, Dutch ex-Prime Minister Ruud Lubbers and the former President of Nigeria, Olusegun. In their letter, they call for the release of all those citizens who are in prison today for having exercised their right to freedom of expression, including Caracas Mayor Antonio Ledezma and opposition leaders Leopoldo Lopez and Daniel Ceballos. They go on to demand that former Spanish Prime Minister Felipe González be allowed to travel to Venezuela to work with Mr. Lopez's defense counsel. They also claimed their right to appear in the oral hearing of Leopoldo Lopez scheduled for May. Mr. Lopez handed himself in to the authorities in February last year. He is on trial on charges of inciting violence at mass protests which swept through Venezuela in the first half of last year. 43 people from both sides of the political divide died during several months of protests. Not welcome. Venezuela's National Assembly last week declared Mr. González persona non grata after President Maduro accused him of waging a psychological war with the aim of destabilizing Venezuela.